Our main story tonight concerns the border, the boundary that is incredibly tough to smuggle a monkey across, I am told. President Trump has famously made securing the border a key priority for his administration, most notably through his border wall, something which, as we've pointed out before, he himself inadvertently found a flaw in on the campaign trail.
There's no ladder going over that. If they ever get up there, they're in trouble, because there's no way to get down. Maybe a rope.
Yeah, maybe a rope. And I know that sounds stupid, but to be fair, you haven't heard phase 6 of Donald Trump's border security plan, go get me all the ropes. And while that wall idea has received a lot of coverage, it is by no means Trump's only border plan. One of his more benign-sounding, but potentially no less dangerous ideas concerns the Border Patrol. And first, let's be clear about who they are. They are part of Customs and Border Protection. They are not ICE, who you may know from immigration raids. They're also not customs officers, who you'll see at airports and border crossings, nor are they the Borders Patrol, a group of vigilantes who defend abandoned borders bookstores from raccoons. No, the Border Patrol are the people in green uniforms who literally patrol the boundaries of our country. There are around 20,000 of them. But Trump, in an executive order, has called for them to add 5,000 more to tackle the many problems that he sees on our southern border.
Let's stop the drugs and the crime from pouring into our country. You can certainly have terrorists. You can certainly have Islamic terrorists. You can have anything coming across the border. We're going to have a strong, strong, strong border that people are going to respect, and the drugs are not going to be flowing across like gravy.
Now, that right there is what happens when Donald Trump starts a sentence feeling xenophobic and ends it feeling hungry. We need to stop Mexicans coming in like hot fudge sundaes coming into my tummy. 3 scoops, whipped cream, no cherry, because I don't do fruit. But for the record, Border Patrol agents do a lot more than just fight drugs, crime and gravy. In recent years, the number of Mexicans apprehended crossing the border has dramatically dropped and has now been surpassed by the sharp rise in migrants fleeing violence in Central America, for whom there is a legal process to seek asylum here, meaning that agents' days can frequently include moments like this.
The Bocce family take their first tentative steps into the United States of America. Within seconds, the Border Patrol are on them. There's no chase, no tension. They expect it to be caught.
Hold in.
As we film, another 2 figures emerge, a mother and her daughter. They're given blankets to protect them from the cold.
And that's kind of not what people expect when they think of the border. In the Venn diagram of hardened drug dealers and people who need blankets, that middle section is pretty much just Linus. Oh, I'm sorry, he is not a drug dealer? The messy hair, the stripy shirt, the thumb-sucking? He sells ecstasy at raves. And he's high on his own supply all the time. There is no great pumpkin. He's a junkie. Someone intervene. But the truth is, it is moments like that that show how difficult the job of a Border Patrol agent can be, because in that moment they are delivering aid and processing migrants, but later that same day they may be chasing down drug traffickers. So it's a mixture between humanitarian work and law enforcement, and not everyone can do it. And that is what makes Trump's plan to expand the Border Patrol by 25% so concerning, because if you hire agents quickly and badly, it can actually leave us much less safe and have devastating consequences. And the reason we know this is because we have been down this road before. So tonight, I would like to talk to you about the last Border Patrol hiring surge, because it wasn't that long ago.
After the so-called bundling of intelligence leading up to 9/11, President George W. Bush is determined to shore things up at the borders. As part of that mandate, the Border Patrol expanded from 10,000 agents to 20,000.
It's true, the late 2000s saw a surge in Border Patrol agents that was matched only by the surge in the number of reality shows about people making cakes. There were so many of those, you don't even know which one of them I made up. It was, by the way, Cake Cuts, which I guarantee you will be in production sometime next week. Now, to me,